Now, for our last conversation of the day, Emily Nikanor, a professional counselor and coach with a passion for helping women live authentic, purposeful, and impactful lives in both their personal and professional lives, will be hosting a seminar called When Women Heal, the Sisterhood Edition. This will be taking place on Wednesday, the 26th of July. And she now joins us in studio with all the details on the seminar. Emily, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you so much. I just want to correct that. It's actually on Saturday, 26th. The date is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, 26th, this coming Saturday.
The 26th of July?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So what inspired the creation When Women Heal? How does it reflect your mission to support women living purposeful lives?
Okay. So When Women Heal is actually an initiative which was birthed or launched from a season in my life where I had to pause and I asked myself fundamental questions, big questions about who I am, about my existence. And I realized that as a person, not only women, but as a person, you need to know the three key questions that I had to ask myself is who am I? And where do I come from? And where am I going? Or rather, why am I here? So I had to ask myself those questions. And then I realized that in answering those questions lied the key to the answers to why I was feeling stuck in the situation where I found myself. And then that is what actually brought healing. So many people, when they ask, what is when women heal? Or how do women heal? Yeah. For me, healing is knowing who you are and believing in who you are and then walking in who you are. Because it's the information that you know, not only in your head, because many people, we are like, okay, this is who I am. You know, we believe in who I am, but do we allow who we are to really transform us so that we can walk in who we say we are?
Do you think that's the biggest struggle that women have? I
think it's the biggest struggle for every human being. Yeah. Because the two main things that every person needs to know in life is every person wants to be loved, needs to be loved, and every person needs to be valued. So now the problem is that we look for that love and validation in people and in things. And what we need to look at is actually our foundations, because we are actually created from love. So when you live your life from knowing that you are already loved, you will not look for love or validation, you will live from it. And that is the two main keys that I believe are able to actually transform people's lives. So I chose to start with women because I believe if, like, even, let's say, a married woman, if a married woman can walk in their healing, meaning to walk in that love, they are actually able to transform a household because we are light. And anywhere where we go, when you walk in that light, as you are created in the light, you'll be able to bring transformation everywhere that you go.
Yeah. Seeing that you're speaking from experience, have you healed?
I am.
And
I am
how
walking
is
in
it
healing.
on the other side of the line?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing because you know who you are. You know who you are. You are not looking for validation. So you realize that I'm actually here for a purpose. I'm here for a purpose. This is my purpose, and I'm here to achieve a purpose. And what I realize is that also what actually keeps people trapped in seasons is because they allow what should have been a season to become a journey of life. For example, if, let's say, someone that you love passed away. Let's say my dad passes away, because my dad passed away, blessed his memory. But if and it was a very painful time where I grieved like so much, I felt like my world was falling apart. But if I remained in that season, I would have been living my life from pain instead of allowing that season to transform me. To do what? To transform me so that I can live from who I was designed and created to live. So many people are caught up in seasons, 5 years, 10 years, because they are living from facts. Because facts only come to, facts and truth are not the same thing. Yeah. And that is another thing that through this platform, when Women Heal, I come to tell people, listen, yes, it happened to you, but it's not who you are. It's factual, it happened, but it's not truth.
Yeah.
So we need to separate facts from truth. This is a fact, it happened, but this is the truth of who I am. So am I living from the truth, or am I living from facts? Because if I'm living from facts, facts change. One thing happens today, another thing happens tomorrow. Truth remains. It's the foundation of who I am and who I'm created to be. So if I can live from the truth of who I am, anything else can happen around me. Chaos can happen around me, but I will be stable and steadfast. And I'll be able to achieve that which I was created to be. Here on earth, I'll be able to achieve my purpose.
Yeah.
And that is what many people need to learn.
Yeah. I mentioned earlier, and you also mentioned that, you know, you want to tackle the women first, you know, and this is when Women Heal, the Sisterhood Edition. So it's good to assume that this is only for women?
This is only for women. I'm here because of the Women Heal initiative. Okay. But I do have an identity academy. And this is for everyone, because everyone needs to know who they are. Yeah. Because it's impossible to do life successfully when you don't know who you are. Because the thing is, our identity gives us value. So let's say you have this job, you value this job, but if you identify yourself by this job, this is where you're going to take your value, derive your value from. Now, I'm here to propose that our value, we have created value. Our value is inherent. We were created with it. So if you are created with that value, no one can take it away from you. Nothing can destroy your value. So that means even when you lose your job, you still have a sense of value. Because you are living from that understanding that you have inherent value. And it's not something you build up. Because now you find people that are trying to do things so that they can gain value, instead of understanding that I'm already valuable. Yeah. So what I'm doing is from a place of value. So I'll still do valuable things, but from a place of value, where I understand that I am building actually on a foundation where I know that I'm already valuable.
All right.
Yes.
Now, for those women who would like to attend this seminar, what are some of, how can they go about it? How do they go about, you know, applying to be part of this? Or is it, you know, basically and can we look forward to more editions in the future?
Okay, so this is a seminar. It's a one-day seminar. They can contact me. We have our social media pages, and where they can contact us, where they can sign up and register. This one specifically is taking place in Swakopmund. We had one in the north, in Ongwediva, just earlier this year, and we have one coming up in Windhoek in October. So, it's seminars that are taking place across the country, because I want every woman, in fact, every person, to come to know who they are, because it's in knowing who you are that you heal. Yeah,
and what are the social media handles?
Emily Nikanor or the Family Center.
The Family Center. Yes. All right. And what time will it be
starting?
When
Women Heal.
Okay. Yeah. And what time will it be starting?
It's starting at 11:30 in the morning.
All right. Yes. Going until late?
Until 5 o'clock.
All right. Yeah. Well, Emily, thank you so much for joining us. We love the work that you're doing. I'm sure I've picked up, you know, from what you're saying about identity, and also just the entire conversation, and, you know, one valuing themselves and understanding who you are. Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you all the best, and hopefully I get to attend your seminar here in the capital.
I hope you get to attend too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.